back, I was in a different country traveling another 10-hour journey bus and trying to get it through. And today I am in my own country traveling again a 12-hour journey bus trying to get through within 2 days. I mean, it's so drastic. The changes are so drastic. It's been like 27 years in my life. I've never traveled across like outside India, and this year itself in 3 months I've traveled 2 places outside India, which I'm really grateful for. And people do say like the sun shines differently outside India, and to some extent I agree. And I feel like the countries I have traveled so far are one of the best places to travel in Asia, be it Central Asia or the Southeast Asia. But in general, I would definitely suggest to go out, visit more countries, and explore more, because there's so much to travel. And if you just miss out on your 20s to travel, you might regret it later in your life. And get out of your comfort zone. You get so much experience, so much knowledge traveling outside, that you might spend like 4 years in university learning some course, learning some technology, learning some skills. If you travel for like more than a month, like maybe like 2-3 months, I wouldn't say like you'd get same skills, but the intensity, like the magnitude of skills which you'd get from that, it would be equivalent to your 4 years of learning a course in a university, at least in India. So definitely go out, travel, learn, know about people, get some knowledge, get some exposure. If you don't find friends, if you don't have anyone to travel with, go alone, go solo. The more if you go solo, you will learn even more. If you travel with someone, obviously you have some sort of comfort zone, but yeah, still explore more, travel and travel. I would suggest that only. And this is my first vlog. Obviously I'm not shooting it outside my country because I didn't find that comfort zone there, but I'll soon start shooting outside my country and show you more about how I feel about that place. I do have some mini vlogs which I'll post as shorts and reels over my Insta and YouTube page, but yeah, my vlog is, I mean, this is more of a vlog than those are, because those are obviously more of a short. I've met different people, yeah, in Thailand as well as Almaty. Let's start with Almaty first, because I never made any sort of vlog about how I felt staying there. So yeah, Almaty was one of those places which I was extremely excited about, but it was also my first international travel. I was extremely nervous about it as well. I was not sure what I would expect, because I saw a lot of reels, and every reel showed me a different kind of picture of that place, and I was not sure what to expect. Just like Ladakh, I mean, I haven't even vlogged about Ladakh, but yeah, I mean, I was not all my life I've seen so many videos of Ladakh, and when I visited Ladakh, it was like so much more beautiful than whatever was posted out there in the reels. And even my reels or my shorts won't justify Ladakh at all, because if you want to, even if you captured Ladakh 24/7, you won't be able to just grab that beauty. But yeah, let's get back to Almaty. So Almaty was my first international trip, and it was more of an emotion for me, because it was a bit sudden plan with one of my friends, and yeah, we explored canyons, we explored lakes, although it was extremely cold. It was also my first time experiencing sub-zero temperature, and it was like super sub-zero, like -21 even. On a very good day, it was like -10. But on a cold day, it was like -21. On the day even when we reached, it was like -17 to -21. So we explored a lot of places like canyons. We explored uh, food there. Although the food, I would say, like, as an Indian, I wouldn't rate that much because it was more bland. Although it was more healthy because it was more of a meat diet, and people used to eat a lot of meat because of the cold. But yeah, I wouldn't rate much because of the blandness of the food. You have the option if you're staying in a hostel. You have that option to cook for yourself. You have that option to get your, what you can say, get your own food and get your own spices and cook for yourself. So yeah, if you're planning to stay there and if you know to cook, it's one of the best places to stay. And I have some sort of plan to go there and stay for some time. Let's see how it goes. Nothing to jinx right now. Yeah, so that was my first international exposure regarding immigration and everything, and it was super solid, and I had a lot of fun there. Yeah, coming back from there was never fun. Obviously, that was one of the least fun things I would ever say. Uh, yeah, after coming back from there, I had some ups and downs in my own life because of my work schedule and what you can say, like, yeah, there was a lot of ups and downs in my life going on. I wouldn't go that personal, but yeah, I had a lot of issues going on in my life. So I was also thinking in my back of the mind that I had to do a trip again, but this time I was not sure where. But yeah, I had in my mind that uh, this place called Thailand. I mean, it's a very cliche place to visit as an Indian, but they celebrate the New Year called Songkran as Thailand New Year, Thai New Year, and they celebrate it like Holi, but they don't use colors. Like Holi is celebrated with water and colors, so they just use water and they use a hell lot of water. And I saw a lot of reels coming on my Insta page, and even on the YouTube. I actively researched about it with my friend, and I was not sure even like if I could do it because of my like personal life issues. But on an impromptu day, we booked our flights to Phuket, and we made our mind to just go there. So yeah, fast forward to April 11, and we flew to Phuket, and we made a lot of memories. And today is April 23rd, and I'm going back to Mumbai from Ranchi. Not on bus, obviously, but I mean, this is a different experience altogether. So last 10-11 days was pretty wild for me. I mean, we spent like first 4 days in Phuket, and we've celebrated Songkran on 3 of those days. Uh, how to explain that? I mean, that was something else. The heat was too bad. Like, you would get sunburned if you don't use sunscreen because the UV index is too high. The weather is clear. It's not. You will see a lot of blue skies, unlike India, and that's the reason you would get a lot of sunstroke even. So you have to wear sunscreen, otherwise you will get sunburn, and you can noticeably see like I have got so much tanning even after applying so much of sunscreens. So yeah, I mean, I think we celebrated Songkran pretty well. Uh, yeah, after that we visited Krabi. In Krabi, we did a little bit of island hoppings and we visited beaches. Krabi was comparatively silent. I liked the vibe, but I enjoyed Phuket more because people were. I mean, I was able to interact with local people more. Krabi was more foreign. West Indian party kind of place. I do enjoy partying, but I didn't enjoy it in Krabi for some reason. I mean, I felt like maybe I was too tired, or maybe I was not. I was not kind of matching the vibe of that place. I don't know, but yeah, I did like the uh, shows in the evening, the fire shows and the beaches near the Aonang, like Rele Beach, or like uh, the trails and all those things, the lagoons. So yeah, those are the I would say silver lining of Krabi. I didn't get to stay much in Bangkok, like a day, just a day and a half. Didn't explore much. I'm not sure. Like the Bangkok was more silent the day we visited. I'm not sure why, because on the reels and everywhere, I see like it's the shops are all open, and like the day we visited, it was more closed. So the thing is, I want to visit Thailand again, and it's a big country, and I want to visit a lot of places, a lot of islands, a lot of cultural places. I want to enjoy with people. I want to learn more about their culture, and uh, I hope I get it done soon. I don't know if it would be possible this year or not, but yeah, I mean, I'm very grateful for whatever time I spent in my trip, and I'm happy. I'm kind of uh, having a mixed feeling, because now I'm going home, which is a good thing, but I'm not sure like how to explain it in words. So yeah, until the next vlog, hope you guys get to know more about like what I'm feeling through the video. I mean, I'm not sure how the emotions are conveyed through the video, but this is my first ever vlog of saying something about my trip. So let's see.